It is February 9, 2024, and I wanted to tell you that someone support me with some money to make me. It says with the money it's come a message. It was money to have some fun with, and I may be kind of boring person. I'm 71 years old, and on my own, so it's nothing I can do for fun to be on my own. It's dangerous to walk out in the darkness by myself. I did that when I was younger, but today it's very much violence, and no one is free from to get it. They don't care if you're 100 years old. They can rape and kill, even what age it is, what gender it is. That's why I see it as it is the end of time, and it's very close to the last day also. And but I did something that make me happy for that money, because I didn't have that money to buy me office desk, a real office desk. The table I had for my computer things was like be on a boat when it was storm out in the sea, much big waves going around. It was like that, the table, and I was frightened it should break down. So the fun I did was to buy me, because that money was just perfect to buy me a office desk. I had money for the office desk. I had that of my own money, but it's so expensive for me that to be disabled and not have and be on my own and don't have a car. So I needed to pay for them to bring everything home to me, and then also that like a handyman come and put it together, the office desk. So yesterday he should have coming to my home, but he didn't. But today he come home to me and put together the office desk, and it took him 2 hours. Even if he was like professional, it took him 2 hours to put together the office desk. So he said that on his own also, this man, that IKEA have very much small parts to put together. It's not only big pieces put together like a puzzle, and then take a half hour like that. it was lots of screws, and he had a big bag with him with all kind of tools, and I saw it was what he needed, because most he needed like a grip. It was like a knife, but with a grip also on it, so he could take out if something was sitting wrong of these things that come with the office desk. So he and I pay him 500 Swedish crowns. It is, I think, I say roughly, it is like $100 for $150, $110 to get it together, and I only sit and watch him doing these things, and I think it was not bad. It was not much money for 2 hours hard work, and so I gladly paid him that, and then I have paid for the office desk, and also to get the office desk not only coming here. I have to pay extra. I have to pay more for IKEA to carry in the office desk from my parking lot to my home, and it maybe is less than 10 meters to my door, and I have to pay 700 Swedish crowns for him to carry in all this package, and it's about what it is, $150 like that, to carry in from the parking lot, because we have they can't drive in if they don't have a key to the gate to inside the property, so they couldn't drive in. So if I could drive in, then I have not need to pay him those money to walk in, and I was thinking that those steps was very expensive, but I couldn't do anything. If I could drive out with my scooter, then I had done that, but it doesn't work on my scooter to bring in a big package. I can only have a bag between my legs and drive to the store. I can't have anything on the scooter more than myself. So that was expensive, but I should not feel so that it was so expensive because I had got the money from support. But this man or woman, they didn't know what I should do. They say fun, to do fun things. What to do with fun things when disabled and old and be by myself. So it was fun for me to get a new nice office desk. It's a kind of big office desk. So it's no office desk that is going with a boat in a big stormy sea. It have some drawers that I can have things in, and then it's bookshelf also. I will place the picture of the office desk on this episode, and now it is 1.5 years since the war in Gaza took place, and it is what God have wanted to tell me about, that He wanted me to travel to Israel, and some of you, I think it's more than one, that have supported me to be in Israel, and that was in God's will. It was not in my will. I should never have taken the flight to Israel because of COVID-19 was still going on, and then I'm disabled and on my own, and it's a long flight. I had to go from my home with a taxi to Copenhagen in Denmark airport, and then from Copenhagen's airport to Finland, and there get another flight to Tel Aviv. So it was very hard for me, very, very hard for me to. And then when I returned, on the flight back to Sweden, I got COVID-19. So I was very close to be killed, but I wasn't. But it was very hard for me to do it, and I should be total crazy if I should do that in my own will. It was only because heaven wanted me to visit Israel for the fourth time and the last time, and we are in the last days, and I don't know really. I can't guess at all. I don't know when we are in the last day, but as I see the sign of it, that it is very, very close. So now have Sweden had a man up in the space I don't know really where he was, but like a space station up in the universe, and he come back today, and of course very happy to come down to Earth again. But it's very much going on with the space. That is a big sign that we live very close to the last day. Very. And And then for me is it personal, is it at least. But maybe some of you that follow me, you understand that we are in the last days now, because I was for the fourth time in Israel, and that means four means the whole world. Symbolic is it. Four is about every corner on earth, even if we don't. It is not corners of this earth, but it is symbolic. It covers the whole world when it says the four corner. And so I never thought it should be that way, that I should be in Israel 4 times. And it's coming over me now, thinking that was, I was told that from the beginning in the year 2000, everything would have coming to be, it was already told in year 2000. And year 2000, it was, I didn't get the message, but the man that come to my home and helped me with spirit things, and I didn't had anything knowledge about the spirit thing, but he had, and he be so surprised because he say he used to have ordinary card decks, and then he lay cards for people, and he say that when he turned up the first 4 cards, it was 4 aces, and he said it have never happened to me, never. He say, and that means that you are the master of the 4 corner, he say. And I didn't understood anything. I laugh and I say, it's I maybe am, as I am websites. I do websites master. I thought it was in that way because I was thinking earthly way. I didn't know the spirit in that time. I didn't know God. I didn't know anything what I know today. So he told me that I should be the master of the 4 corner, he said. And now I have been to Israel 4 times. So I have been to Israel 4 corner. And so I think it's very, very close to the end of the day, because I am weak in my body. I don't need to have my body anymore, but as I am so much in the spirit way, but I ask God to still have my body, but it seems like they soon take me away in a spirit way, and I don't really know what it will be. There is some options that, not that I can choose, but I think it can be. And because I have seen in the future me walking up to spaceships, a spaceship coming. I have seen it sometimes, in not only one, maybe 4 times, that I am ready to walk up on a spaceship. And it can be also, they only come and take me, the spirits, because when I was in the United States and had no money, I was hurting of people very much, and it come twice. It come, as I remember now, it was twice. There come arms from heaven and tried to pull me into heaven in that way, from where I stand and into the air, and they couldn't do that, but there was arms that reached me, and that can happen, and they success with it. It can happen, these things, but I don't know. I don't know the future. I can only feel like it can be in that way. And so I have asked for some connection with afterlife for this recording, because it was I feel like it's long time since I had connection, but it maybe isn't so long time ago I had it, but I feel like they have other things to do, so they may be working with something, and but I don't know what it is. But there is someone here that can tell us. It's a different clothes this person have. It's like it's brown clothes, but it's also yellow. It's like between brown and yellow clothes, and it's going down to the floor, and so I can't see the feet, and it is very strange clothes. It seems like a royal clothes, because he have this thick like skin around his hands, up in when the hands start he have lots of, but I suppose it's not skins that he had from an animal. I think it's another kind of fiber, but it is very heavy. He say a heavy burden, he say. That is symbolic. It's he say that what he wear is symbolic for the heavy burden that he carry. He say that. And I say, I ask him if it's he or me that have that burden to carry. He say, it's me, he say. So it's not on me the burden is. He showed me that he is a ruler, and he say that we are not allowed to tell you when the last day are. So he's talking about the last day. And he say, you see the sign, he say. And now he say about the burden will be heavy on those people that is close to heaven. So you need to be prepared of this, that it's gonna be very hard on us to see, because it's because we are righteous. It's not about hurting the body, be killed or something. It have with the rightness to do. That it's going to be so weird around us, and we're going to have hard, and people are going to say, pointed out us that we belong to God, and we belong to afterlife, and in that way we are not allowed to be with them. And for me, is it not hard, because I have been by myself for a long time. But you that are used to have people around you, it will be very hard for you. So it's very easy for you to open up the door for them to come in and you be killed. So you have to be careful in what you see and hear, and don't go with the flow, he say to you. You don't go with the flow, he say. You can't be in the club world and also be with those in afterlife, be with God and do the clubs. You can't do this. You have to make a decision on what you should do. He tell me that, and he say that's why you see me here with these heavy clothes on me. But those clothes is a symbolic word. Clothes in the spirit way, it means something else. It's not fiber, it's not clothes that you can take off. That is what you carry, everything, not only the skin, but everything in your mindset and everything. And you can't be nude. You need to carry the right clothes on you. It is symbolic. He's talking to you And I know that some of you understand this about the clothes. He's talking about the clothes. That you can't walk naked, but you can't place on you clothes that you should not have. It's you come to this world naked. You come to this world nude. And on your way you add those clothes on you. Experience, teaching, and what you see and hear, and what's in your mindset already from the beginning to place in things. This is the clothes he's talking about. He's not talking about high heels or like a hat or something like that. He's talking a spirit clothes. So he is telling, he don't tell what time it will be, but he say that it's very close the time to end. So there is not much time to do anything on. But if you can do something to change your way to be the right way to live your life and be with God, you need to do it now. And I have teach you, and angels have coming and teach you. God have come in and teach you. Those in afterlife have come in and teach you. You know, I thought my podcast, the podcast they told me, it's not my podcast, but the podcast that heaven told me to do, it's not me that educate you. It's they that educate you through me. And I have learned very much. And if you are serious to come to know God and live your life right, you need to listen at this podcast. Not only one episode. You need to look into the library of this podcast to understand what's all about. So it can happen that I have say something wrong. I am not total clean. I am a human, and so I can say something wrong. But most of the time when I have said something wrong, I correct myself immediately or in the next episode. So you should not take it in everything I say. You have to think that she is a human and she hears from heaven, but she can hear in the wrong way because she don't understand what they are saying. So you should not listen at me, you should listen at the symbolic talking there is. So this was Friday evening, and I'm very happy. I am glad to have got my office desk, because that computer things have been my life since 1978. So I don't know if I could have a big computer. I have my old television as a computer screen. I think it's a 36-inch computer screen, so I can watch television also on it, and not need to wait for the commercial to be over. I can pick those television programs that I want to see, that is not bad things going on, and then do the work for God on it also. So I'm very happy to get the support money so I could do these things. Now I have a nice new chair for the office desk, and then I have the office desk that is big and clean and stable, strong. So thank you for this supporting you do. God knows who you are. I don't need to know who you are, and I don't know who support me, but I have some ideas who it is, but I'm not sure. But God knows it. Those in afterlife know it, and that's enough. I don't need to know you in that way, how much money you support me with. They do this work. So thank you for all your support. And it have been more than expected when I started this podcast. I don't really started it. It was they in Afterlife that told me to do this podcast, and I did it. And I never thought I should go up in 700 episodes that I am soon in 700 episode. I thought it should only be 2-3 episodes, but heaven knew that. So God bless you, and thank you for listening.